A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Here are 25 Star Wars film locations you can visit today. 25. Tunisia has been a major filming location throughout the Star Wars franchise, especially for scenes on Tatooine. Visit the port of Ajim on the southern side of the island of Jerba, Tunisia, and look for the outside of Chalmun's spaceport cantina and Ben Kenobi's hut, which originally was, and still is, an old fisherman's hut. 24. A little-known town, Caserta boasts the largest royal palace in Italy, originally built for King Charles III in the 18th century. The 1,000-plus room palace was turned into the Theed Royal Palace in Episodes 1 and 2. 23. Death Valley, California made it into Star Wars because A New Hope went over budget, and the team couldn't afford to return to Tunisia, their original desired filming location. R2-D2 was filmed here, speeding away in search of Ben Kenobi's hut. 22. The massive Hardangerjøkulen Glacier is the 6th largest in Norway, and was used during the filming of Star Wars Episode VII, The Empire Strikes Back, to shoot scenes and battles from the ice planet Hoth. 21. Europe's most active volcano, Mount Etna, was used to capture plate photography, which became the background for the epic lightsaber battle on planet Mustafar between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. Mount Etna erupted during filming, at which point George Lucas sent crews to film the lava flows. 20. Spain's gorgeous Plaza de Espana in Seville was shot for the arrival of Anakin and Padme on Naboo. 19. A dried salt lake in southwestern Tunisia, Château El Girid featured the Lars family moisture farm and home where Luke Skywalker was raised by Owen and Beru. 18. Hotel Sidi Idris served as the inside of the Lars family home. A bit to the east of number 19 in Matmata, Tunisia, the hotel is a traditional style Berber house built hundreds of years ago. Guests can eat in the Star Wars Pit, the hotel's restaurant, which was restored in the 90s to the original Star Wars theme. 17. The Swiss mountain town of Grindelwald was never actually filmed, but did serve as the scene for a variety of photographs, which later played into the backdrop of planet Alderaan, home of Princess Leia. 16. Like Grindelwald, Guilin in southern China was not actually filmed for Star Wars, but did serve as the location for plate photographs, which eventually were turned into parts of planet Kashyyyk, home to the Wookiees. 15. Thailand's famous party island, Phuket, is the third place in the Star Wars franchise which served only as a scouting location for plate photography. As with Guilin, it was scouted for Star Wars Episode III, Revenge of the Sith, and contributed scenes to the Wookiee home planet of Kashyyyk. 14. The widely reputed Shepperton Studios in Surrey, England, hosted the famous award ceremony at the conclusion of A New Hope. 13. Just near Tunisia's western border with Algeria, Nefta is the largest sand dune in the area, and scene of the famous R2-D2 and C-3PO crash landing from Star Wars Episode IV. 12. Echo Base, the Rebel Alliance's base during the Battle of Hoth, was filmed at Finse, Norway. Stop off if you're taking the train between Oslo and Bergen to see the site. It's also the highest station on the Norwegian rail system. 11. Qasar is the Maghribi dialect of Arabic's term for castle. Central Tunisia's Qasar Hadada was filmed as the slave quarters of Mos Espa in The Phantom Menace. 10. The second Qasar, filmed for Star Wars Episode I The Phantom Menace, Qasar Medanin, was used in 2 scenes: when enslaved Anakin brings his new friends home, and when he returns to his mother before leaving the planet with Qui-Gon Jinn. 9. Can you tell George Lucas really liked Tunisia's castles? Qasar Oled Sultan served as the third filming location for Tatooine's Slave Quarters Row. Tourists these days visit to see Anakin's boyhood home and the well-preserved Qasar on the hilltop. 8. Guatemala's Tikal is an ancient Mayan city. The area and its temples were filmed for scenes on the fourth moon of Yavin, Yavin 4, which housed the Rebel Alliance primary military base for the 1977 film. 7. The Yuma Desert, located along the western border of the US and Mexico, featured the Great Pit of Carkoon. This scene from Return of the Jedi saw the fearsome Sarlacc trying to gobble up Luke, Han Solo, and Chewbacca, but ultimately led to Jabba the Hutt's demise. 6. A glacial lake just north of Milan, Lake Como, is one of Europe's deepest lakes. It was also the scene for various scenes from Star Wars Episode VII, Attack of the Clones, showcasing Anakin and Padme on Naboo. 5. The Whippendale Woods northwest of London were used for two major scenes from The Phantom Menace. When Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi first meet Jar Jar Binks in the woods, and when Queen Amidala meets with the Gungans at their sacred place. 4. With the next film being kept under tight wraps, I'm not entirely sure what will happen at these last 4 locations, but you might want to pre-book your trip before they get thronged with tourists. An important location for the 7th Star Wars installment, Berkshire, England's RAF military base, Greenham Common, has so far seen the construction of multiple starships. 3. The setting for many a recent film, Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, is one of the main shooting scenes for The Force Awakens. Reports include the building of a large shuttle-like vehicle and a man-made blast crater. 2. Pre-filming occurred at Iceland's Krafla volcano in the Mývatn region, where scenes were also shot for Interstellar, Thor, and Game of Thrones. 1. West Ireland's Skellig Michael is a rocky island in the brutal North Atlantic. Little is known about its role in The Force Awakens, except that it will feature actors Mark Hamill, Daisy Ridley, and Harrison Ford. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 2 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.